Are you in the mood for a reading? I'm in the mood for a reading. So how about we pull a few cards and see what comes out? Okay? Okay. So, like, as I was just preparing, the slice came out. And, like, this is a piece of pizza, okay? And most people love pizza. Like, so I'm taking it as, like, you are it. Like, you're the slice that everybody wants a pizza. You're, the pizza everybody wants to taste. Everybody wants to eat. You're just it. Like, you're, like I said, pizza is that one thing people look forward to eating, especially myself. It's my fave. And, like, you're the slice. That last slice in the pizza box. You got it. Everybody wants it. The moon. And so it's like, with the moon out here, you may be unaware, like, that you're it. Like, you're that it girl, you're that it guy that people, like, look to see, like, people, like, look to see out and smile, like, they follow your page, even though they'll never tell you, like, you'll never know. They won't like anything, but they're watching you. And I think that's the thing you don't realize. You're a little, I don't want to say introverted. I just want to say, like, probably the things that, like, society cares about, social norms and trends and likes and follows. That's something that you don't really ascribe to. So you're not worried about it. You probably don't even notice how much of a trendsetter you are. Because, like I said, it's not like how your day, it's not how your brain is wired. Your brain is not worried about what everybody else is doing. It's worried about what you're doing. And in the midst of that, like, because you're so much of a trendsetter, because you're so independent, everybody, like, wants to, like, yo, what is such and such doing? Like, the dead end job. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what everyone's doing. Everyone's doing that 9 to 5. Everyone's influencing. Everyone's content creating. Everyone's working in IT. Like it's a trend and everyone follows it and does it. And you're just like, well, okay, I get it. I understand why people are doing it, but it's just not for me. So, bottom of that coffee. And it's like, oh my God, even just looking at that, it's just like almost like, when you think about coffee, you think energized and go, go, go. But, like, just staring at it, I think it's like your cup is full. Like, it's full to the brim. And then it's like steaming out of it. It's like the all seeing eye. It's just like it keeps you full. It keeps you regenerated. So, yeah, because you love yourself. Okay, looking at a dead end job, it's like a lot of people are here and they may have a lot of things, materialistic things. All the things that money can buy, the nice house, the nice car, the vacations. But, while they have all of that, it's like, look, like they're just rotting away in their chair. Where you might, like I said, you don't really go with the trends. So you might, not to say that you aren't making money, or you might not be making money, fit how it goes for you. But it's because I don't, not just say that people sell their souls, but it's just like because you didn't sell out, you didn't give in to the pressure of what everyone else was doing. You loved yourself enough. You have this cup full of love filled to the brim that following your heart will always bring you success. Following love will always bring you victory because God is love and love is God. Wherever love is, God is. And wherever God is, love is. They go hand in hand. So you hit, baby. You the bee's knees. You ain't here falling out trends. You ain't here selling your soul at no dead end job. You ain't wasting rate. You probably look very young for your age, no matter how old you are. Early 20s, you may look, oh my gosh, like she shouldn't even be like in a club. It shouldn't even be legal to drink. 30s, you're like, oh my God, what? You look like you're in 20s. 50s, they're like, 50, what? No, you definitely look like you're in 30s. Like, you don't look at your age because you love yourself. And that's the whole thing. When you love yourself, certain things don't age you as quickly. Like, you still age, like I said, and it's almost like you're proud of your age. And that's another thing, like standing out and standing against the grain. Like, a lot of people want to lie about their age. A lot of people want to fight the aging process. I was literally listening to a book earlier, a classic book, and they're saying one of the greatest fears and the last fear is old age. Hangman. And that's what it is. Like, a lot of people get stuck. And it came out with verse where it's like, you were not concerned with the things that trip most people up. The things that people like become a martyr over, self-sacrifice, can't let go, like might have been a relationship, and everybody, you love the person to pieces. You could have been most of your whole life, but you were able to let it go and move on. Not to say that it wasn't hard, but it's just like attachments are not your thing. You understand attachment isn't love. And like I said, that doesn't always have to be a person. It could be a friend group. It could be a job. It could be an identity. And that's where a lot of people do get stuck at. They get so attached to an identity. They get so attached to a job or a role that they're playing. And it could be like, they could be parents, they get attached to very hard to let their children grow up and step into their own and make mistakes or, express themselves how they wish because it's, possibly out of their, power. And that's the thing. People don't know how to let power go. People don't know how to let people go. People would just get so caught up on holding on to things that realistically, nothing was ever meant to be held onto. The only thing constant on this earth is change. So everything is meant to change. Ada Batons couldn't have said it better. Like, action, go, go, go. You're someone, grass does not grow under your feet. You just, something doesn't work out for you. Let's say, be it a relationship, be it a job, be it a friend group dynamic, project you were leading, a passion project. You're like, okay, I tried, it failed. Let me reflect on it. Let me learn the lesson I meant to learn from this failure. Now we're going to incorporate that, integrate that into, all, everything else, all the other knowledge I have, and integrate that into my DNA. So going forward, I don't have that mistake. Yes, Empress. All right. Yes. Okay. You are a boss. All right. You are feeling good. You're creating. You're stepping into that creative energy. You're owning it. You're thriving. Like, yes, that's why your cup is filled to the brim. You love yourself. So no matter whatever you touch, it's golden. Whatever you grace your presence when you show up, that moment is a blessing to anyone in the present. When you show up, you nurture everybody in the room. You heal everybody in the room. Just to be in your presence, someone gets that healing, and they don't even realize, they just feel like they're attached to you. There's something about you. They don't understand that you help to heal their demons. You help nurture them. You help to guide them along their path. And that can be very addicting. In a world that is very dark and dull, when you come across someone very bright, when you come across a healer, that's simply just being in their presence, heals you, gives you peace and quiet, gives you peace of mind for a second. There's nothing like it. 3 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. And it's like teamwork. You're building something. And that's why you're not stuck at the dead end job. There's something that you're building, but to others, it looks like nothing. And that's why, I feel like that's why you're the slice. Because others, it could be people like have known you for a while. Others know that, all right, you don't go with the flow. You don't like go with what's on the in crowd. But when you do step out, or when you do like pop out with whatever you want to pop out with, it always is a hit. That's what I'm saying. You are always the slice, that last piece of pizza everybody needs. You're addicted. Sometimes people like that, you need it to survive. That's how, so the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Hermit, the King of Batons, and the Wheel of Fortune. With the 9 of Batons at the bottom of the deck. Alright. The King came out reversed. So when the King can at times be someone that is a tyrant, someone very authoritative, someone that wishes, it's like when it reverses, wishes to control everything. And it's like, I feel like that's why I was just saying, like, when you pop out, people are like, oh, like, whatever you're doing now is a hit. And it's like, maybe, like, something happened. Like I said, it could be a job where you might have lost a job. You might have quit a job. Just saying you weren't stuck at that dead-end job. You followed yourself. You followed what your heart was telling you. And it might have required you to step into that hermit mode for a little bit. But you're about to step back out. Like, the wheel is spinning, baby. And the wheel is spinning in your favor, all right? So continue to walk in love. Pretty much, they say your cup is spilling over. Continue to love yourself, because when you love yourself, like I said, God is love, love is God. When you love yourself, when you're walking in that vibration, you're going to attract people that love themselves. You're going to attract people that love to give opportunities. So keep attracting what is meant for you. What is meant for you will never miss you, because it's meant for you.